Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how US G7 allies is very close to finalizing 50 billion Ukraine loan, Yellen says. They say U.S. ready to contribute 20 billion to Ukraine loan plan. They say Yellen confident that UE will keep Russian assets frozen long term. They also saying that Russian assets to repay loan not U.S. taxpayers. They were saying that on Washington, pretty much October the 22nd, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said on Tuesday that G7 and European Union allies are very close to finalizing a $50 billion loan to Ukraine backed by frozen Russian assets with an expected U.S. contribution of about 20 billion. They say Yellen told a news conference at the start of the International Monetary Fund and World Bank annual meetings that she has a high degree of confidence that Russian sovereign assets, mostly held in Europe, will remain immobilized despite the continued need for UE renewal of the freeze every 6 months. They said, quote unquote, we are very close to finalizing America's portion of this 50 billion loan package. Yellen said when asked about final negotiations over the loan intended to go to Ukraine by the end of this year. She also emphasized that the U.S. contribution will be repaid from the earnings on Russian assets and not by U.S. taxpayers. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has vowed to get out of Russian-Ukraine war, underscoring the G7 allies' plans to finalize the loan ahead of the November 5th U.S. election. They say EU lawmakers early on Tuesday approved the bloc's plan to use frozen Russian assets to loan up to 35 billion euros, which is 38 billion. She said that the U.S. is prepared to contribute some 20 billion toward the loan, and that there was nothing significant that still needs to be worked out. The U.S. has pressed the UE for stronger assurances that the funds held by Euroclate in Belgium will remain frozen for a long period, even if there were a truce that ends the hostilities in Ukraine. That would reduce the risk that U.S. taxpayers will be responsible for repaying the loan. Yellen said that the U.S. was prepared to accept that the UE will keep the assets frozen long term, especially given the current course of the war. She said, quote unquote, I think the assurances are already there. We asked for some mouth strengthening, but feel good that this is a secure loan that will be serviced by Russian assets by Russia and not by American taxpayers, Yellen said. In prepared remarks, Yellen said that as soon as next week, the U.S. will unveil strong new sanctions aimed at curbing Russia's Ukraine war machine, including intermediaries and third countries that are supplying Russia with critical inputs for its militaries. So pretty much U.S. and the G7 allies are sending the $50 billion loan to over there to Ukraine, and for what they're claiming, this is pretty much going to be by frozen assets by Russia, but it's not going to be as by the U.S. taxpayers. So we definitely want to pay attention to that. Excuse me. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man. Spread thoughts upon that, shed light upon the situation. I felt the need that y'all had to hear this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. Don't forget to hit the bell to get all of my notifications. Like, share, and subscribe. And the article will be in the description box. And this your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.